Just wanted to let you guys know I live stream every single day at twitch.tv/DarthMicrotransaction. To make it easy, go look at the pinned comment or the very top of the description of this video. Click on it. I'll be live working on this free-to-play account. Come by, ask me whatever your Awakened Chaos era questions is, shoot the shit, do whatever you want. Pretty much that simple. Hello once again, and welcome back. Here we go, on to the free-to-play. This is day 4 now, and we are getting our free summon. We've already pulled Valerie yesterday. Ooh, can I not skip? Is this another epic? I was going to say we pulled Valerie yesterday, so it looks like we get a new epic today, maybe. Yes, it is not a legendary, it's an epic. And we get Eddie Chris, which I'm actually very happy with, because you know what that means? That means we actually get to use this hero. I haven't used this hero on my main. I've never had a reason to use this hero, but I do not, on this account, actually have any green. I'm actually like really excited about that, because we didn't have any wood characters, any green characters, and now we have a green epic in Eddie Chris, and we're going to actually be able to use him and try him out and see what we think about him. I think he has a really interesting kit too, so let's go over his kit real quick and talk about why I think he's going to be interesting to you. So let's look at here. Okay, grants holy punishment for 1 turn if no damage was taken the previous turn. Okay, otherwise grants holy protection for 1 turn. So basically, holy protection if you take damage, punishment if you don't. If you don't take damage, you'll increase your damage. If you do take damage, instead you're going to get the one that reduces your damage received. And this goes up to a higher variant version of this when you ascend him, which isn't really that big of a deal, I don't think. So look at the basic. 50% damage to an enemy, 100% chance to remove one of their positive effects, 30% chance to launch a bonus attack on all enemies. That's pretty good. So if this basic attack triggers off of the curse set too, and then that has a chance, each curse set has a chance to do the extra bonus attack, that's something we're going to have to test, which would be pretty good. But removing base positive effects is going to help us get through one of the dungeons, the light dungeon, where if he hits the 4 buffs, he instantly one-shots all of you. So having that on the basic is going to help a lot. Removes all negative effects from his character, heals himself 15% and grants a bonus turn. Basically like a cleanse, go again, really good. 3-turn cooldown when booked. Look here, 90% damage to all enemies, grants invincible to this character for 1 turn, goes down to 5 turns. So you can see kind of what the deal with this is. He gets invincible after using this move, AoEing the damage. He receives no damage, which means his next move is going to have the damage up, okay? So then he does this one where he does like a bonus turn, for instance, heals himself, removes all the negative effects if he got any during the time he was invincible, which gives him, once again, because he was invincible there and he cleaned it all, and during that turn that he just took, he has now the increased damage, so he's going to do the increased damage, and then he's going to probably basic attack after that, and then once more he's going to go back to the on. That's probably going to be the loop. So pretty interesting here. I'm excited to see it. A-tier attack, A-tier crit rate, and yeah, one of the epics that I think will actually do something. Now, for the people that didn't see it earlier, we actually pulled the Valerie during yesterday's live stream. We streamed about an hour and a half here on YouTube. We pulled her, got pretty lucky. We're feeling good about that. She's got S-tier attack, really good moves that are going to pair very well with Zachary and Hydressa. So now we have a lot of like AoE clear, trying to remove the people. And I'm actually pretty excited by our team in general. I think we're going to have good wave clear. We're going to do good in the campaign, and we should be able to go through Ash. Oh God, I gotta be careful with the sneeze. I just had no surgery. So I've had a bunch of people ask me what the actual plan is, like what I'm going to focus on. I think the plan is to focus on these foodie guides. Basically, I'm trying to get this guaranteed epic hero, because for all we know, there could be a William hiding in here, or a Nathalia, or somebody good. Obviously, there's tons of good rewards in here as well. If you go and look at, let's see here, we go to the dungeon, we go to the tower, and let's go grab the rewards. If you look here, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. There's a lot of good rewards here, but clear floor 100, there's another epic there. So I would like to try to clear through as much of the tower as we possibly can. I don't know that my team is going to be strong enough to really be able to do anything super powerful in this tower, but we're going to have to try. This is probably the best team variant that we have. We don't have very good gear yet. I have been hitting the guild battle as many times as I can every day, just to get 3 and occasionally 4-star pieces of gear, because at this point we literally need any gear at all that we can. All the footage you're seeing, like all the progress I'm making, is basically on camera. So I'm not sitting here just grinding dungeons over and over again or playing 8 hours off camera. I'm trying to make this progression on camera. So our gear is still what you've seen it, which is very, very limited. Chris, for instance, literally doesn't even have gear on them. I think Valerie doesn't have gear on her either at this moment. We got to kind of be careful too, because a lot of these missions are going to be time gated, meaning if I don't do my bounties every single day because it's only 5 keys, etc., then I could get stuck where I have to wait like day after day after day after day to actually even be able to progress, which would be an absolute gigantic bummer. So I need to make sure I do my dispatches and bounties. And if you're free to play, you should make sure you do them too, because later on the missions are going to ask you to have accomplished a bunch of them. And that is the type of stuff that you can't even well for if you wanted to. You're just straight up time gated on. So make sure you do your dispatches and your bounty hunts. This is stage 10. As long as we can beat stage 10, we're going to get ourselves another summon. Now, I went ahead and got do the 10 advanced summons out of the way by saving my summons and doing it during the live stream. We saved up our summons, then used our diamonds. That's why we've only got like 200 diamonds or something left in order to get the 10 summons we needed to pass that foodie mission. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually just go ahead and summon the advanced shard when it shows up. I don't want to wait for the missions like I'm saying you should. With the advanced shards, it feels bad to sit on them forever when you're an account that's struggling in the beginning. So since this is the beginning, I'm just going to pull the shards for a little bit. That's how we got Valerie. That's how we got Edicris and all these characters. So I'm just going to continue kind of trying to get lucky in the beginning, I suppose. Okay, so it's a do as I say, not as I do type situation here. We're going to actually open the shard, but you should save the shard for events and yada, yada, yada. But let's see what we can get here. Let's see if we can get lucky back to back. Oh, nope, I could skip it. I got another Joseph. I think that's actually our second Joseph, who isn't a bad hero, by the way. If you look here, he's kind of like a mini Windstrex here. Removes all negative effects from the target. If successful, grants the target a bonus turn. So pretty nice. Look at this. Applies attack up and defense up to all team members. Look at this here. And this is the part where you get the speed up to an ally with the highest attack. So you can kind of boost that. Look at the passive speed bonus. So he's okay. He is actually a synthesis hero. So if we go in here, we go to synthesis, and you look at some of these epics here. For instance, Santis, which we're going to have. She's a big part of it. Yep, we're going to need him, and we're going to need him ascended. So we need 4 of them total, and we're going to need 4 of that guy total, and 4 of Freya total, who we don't even have, and 4 of Arujega total. So we don't really have any gear in the beginning here, but I figure you'd want to see regardless what I'm going to do with it just to help out. I'm just going to put all this speed-related stuff. I'm just going to all throw it on Edicris, okay? We don't have very many options available. We're going to be using him. He's going to get the speed sets. We're going to enhance in just a moment. You can see Zachary still got the kind of garbage on it. Valerie literally has nothing on her. Hydress has got the basic crit stuff as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Edicris, and man, this is really bad. These boots are like really, really bad. So I'm just going to use some of these 1 stars here and try to get that to just like 2. And then we'll probably have to just take it to 3, I think is what we'll do with these, because this is just not a good piece of gear. We'll just take it to 3, and that's where it's going to stay. We get a little bit of bonus attack, a little bit of flat defense. Now, the ring we can go a little bit farther with. I think I'm going to use the orange one there. That will take that, because it's crit rate primary. So there we go. Defense percentage and resistance actually pretty good. So I'm okay with that one. I'm actually going to do that one more and take that up to 9, because I think that's fine. You take that to 9 here. We got resistance again. Okay. So now we got some good crit rate. There we got 14% crit rate. Now this one has resistance, defense, health, speed, same type of deal. I'm okay with this piece. We're going to go ahead and put on some of these here. See if we can go to 6. See what kind of rolls we get. Hopefully we get speed, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. We did get speed. We got speed and attack percentage, which is actually fine. That's actually totally fine. I'm going to be honest. If we put in one of these and try to throw this on there, now we got ourselves a level 9. It's going to roll again and roll speed again. It's pretty good. So now we have a fairly fast Edicris, which means he's going to be doing this, which is the 90% damage to all enemies. Is going to be a lot of kind of the opener move, okay? Now, we might have to consider what kind of gear options are available for her, which aren't so good. None of these are looking good. None of these are... We have a crit damage ring. I suppose we can leave that 3-star crit damage ring on there. These... Yep, we'll keep the ring. What about weapon? Do we have anything? Okay, we're just going to have to put basically attack sets is what it looks like. Or we could try to just do the speed sets. This one has crit damage, crit attack. We'll put that on there. Crit damage, crit rate. Take that on there. What is this? Is this speed primary? It is. We'll put that guy there. So now we have what? Almost all a full speed set except... Okay, fine. We'll change the boots. We'll put the attack boots. There we go. With 3-star with health percentage. All right, just for the time being. There we go. Now we got focus. We got all that stuff. I don't think we even need the focus, to be honest. I mean, we got the defense down here, but it's not like these AoEs are trying to do that. So, but it's just, it is what it is. That's just what exactly we have available at the moment. So I'm going to try to take this to 3 just to get a little bit more crit damage, I guess, and a little bit more base stats. And this is just to try to advance this a little bit farther. The rest I kind of want to save. I'm being very careful with how I'm choosing to level stuff. You can see I don't really like these pieces of gear. They don't seem great. They're 3-star. I'm keeping all that in mind, trying not to waste resources, knowing gear charms are going to be the real hard part. Now we can claim a new piece here, get 20 more diamonds, and we have to clear the Tulpa stage 7. If we can clear stage 7 of this, then we are able to get ourselves that new hero. So I guess that's going to be kind of our first major goal anyways. We're going to go through and see what we can do when it comes to trying to clear this. But that's going to do it for this video. I think I'll probably go live now at twitch.tv/darthmicrotransaction. Come on by, visit me live. We'll be working on this free-to-play account. I'll see you there.